ask you, sir. I am a student of class 11th, and just out of curiosity, how were your school days? Were you one of the so-called outstanding students, as they say?
Well, my school days were something which I really enjoyed, and I remember that in our class, when we passed out, we were close to 36 students, and it was a co-ed school,
Oh,
and out of which 20 students were boys and close to 16 were girls.
yeah.
And we had a great bonding amongst each one of us. And I remember because we passed out of school in 1973, and later on in 2000, we decided that we should reconnect with the school,
Ah,
friends that we were there. And then we tried to reconnect.
yeah.
We were able to get contact with almost like out of 36, 32 of them.
Oh,
And we meet every second year physically, and
that's
there's so
wonderful.
much of bonding, so much of uh, warmth that we have, so many of memories to be shared. So it was a great experience. I think school days are the best times of your
It's like a
life.
family of its own.
As far as my studies are concerned, you asked me as to
Yeah.
how I was performing.
Yeah.
To be honest, I must say that in my preliminary years, I was doing very well. I was studying in Schilling House at Kanpur, which was a smaller school, and the school was up to class 6 standard. And then my parents decided when I was in class 4 to shift me to another school, which was Methodist High School at Kanpur. And that was a much bigger school. Despite my performance being very good in Schilling House, it took me a lot of time to adjust to the new surroundings and to the new environment when I shifted from Schilling House to Methodist. But over a period of time, I again doing well in my studies, and I enjoyed studying because I was fond of sports, but certain subjects I really used to enjoy a lot. And I used to try to become in the first 3 or first 5 in the school all throughout.
That's wonderful. Life is a roller coaster and it has its own ups and downs alike. So, what are some things that you as a student struggled with?
Well, I totally agree with the statement that life is a roller coaster. There are challenges, and as a student, I also faced similar challenges. I was good in certain subjects, but certain subjects where I struggled, to be honest, there were 2 or 3 which I didn't like as much. And one of them was biology, because we used to do a lot of
A
practical
lot of practical work.
work and dissection of small insects and frog and other things was something not my cup of tea. So I always struggled with biology. And then another subject where I was not very good was history, because in history again there were a lot of dates to be remembered, lot of names to be
Things that have to be
memorized.
remembered exactly the way
You
they are.
like the strategy of how things happened, how the rulers governed. I was interested in that per se, but these 2 areas or subjects were something that was not my cup of tea. On the other side, when I talk about subjects which I really enjoyed, I enjoyed mathematics because I was very good with numbers. So I loved mathematics, whether it was arithmetic or algebra or geometry. I was very fond of it. Apart from that, art was something that I really enjoyed, and I was good at drawing and painting. And geography was another subject which I was very keen at.
Wonderful. That's a diverse palette of subjects that you liked and
Absolutely.
that you had a struggle with. But again, struggle is something you have to overcome. Failure is success if we learn from it. Could you please share one personal anecdote from your childhood and enlighten us on how we, as students, can do better?
Well, according to me, failure is not a dirty word. Today, one has to set a goal, work hard, and then see the response. There will be challenges, and the bigger and more audacious the goal is, there will be failures. And I actually don't call it a failure. I consider it as an experience.
Yes.
And the more you fail, the more you learn, the more experience you get. It should drive the purpose or the vision that you have. So, once you have a target in mind, you are working hard to achieve the target, you can do it, and you will have impediments, roadblocks, but you can overcome those things.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to something, a situation where I failed, I would like to confess that after school, I finished my undergraduate program, and then I went for a professional program, which is ICWA. It's the Institute of Cost and Works Accountancy,
Ah.
which is similar to a chartered accountancy course. And I thought it was very easy program to do, but it was very challenging. When you appear for a professional program, there are lakhs of students doing it, and the success rate is only 1%, or maybe less at times.
Mm.
But I took it very casually, and I failed in my first go. So normally you get a second chance, but the second chance I decided that I'll take two of the tests together, the one I
Oh.
failed in and the advanced test as well, and I made it a point that I will do them together and prove myself that I can do it. So if you have a challenge and you have the determination, you can do it. And fortunately for me, I succeeded in going ahead with both the examinations, and it was a great learning for me because it's a total mindset change. Then I completed my accountancy, did my law, and then it went into business. But the failure or the experience that I had led me to great journey in my life, and I always realize that one has to put up his best whenever you encounter these type of things in life.
Right, sir. Experience can teach you what books cannot.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, the final game is of experience.